Hey everyone, this is Lou and Paul, coaches over at Fit Results in Chicago. Today we're going to go over a few pointers on squat and the proper form, what to watch out for, whether you're doing it in the gym, at home, or somewhere in front of a mirror. So have the knees collapsing in. So if you see that right there, and he's putting a little bit more pressure on the balls of his feet and his toes, and you don't want to do that. Go ahead, come back up. You don't want to do that. You want to just drive straight down into the ground and make sure your knees are not collapsing in. Now he's putting all the weight on his heels. Knees are straight, vertical with his toes. That's exactly what you want right there. Chest high up, pushing those hips back, one straight vertical line right here. All the weight on his heels. So come back up. Now he's going to show you putting all the pressure on the balls of his feet. There it goes. Heels are coming up. So that alone is bad. He's putting all the pressure on his knees and not on his quads and his glutes. So that right there, sometimes when you look at that, you already know it's tight hips, lack of mobility on his ankles. All right, y'all, so now we're gonna try it with a barbell. There we go, so he's gonna squat, nice proper squat. There it goes, nice vertical line, toes straight up, chest up. Sometimes when you're squatting properly, sometimes it kind of gives you that feeling like you're gonna fall backwards or you're gonna go backwards, and that's proper. So now, heels are gonna come up off the ground a little bit. Look at the heels, there you go, they're coming up. Knees way past the toes, so that's a lot of pressure on the knees. And that's exactly what you do not want. Especially when you start going heavier on weight, you do not want to add weight if you cannot even get the proper form right. So the other thing about squats is falling to the dead bottom and getting that little bounce at the very bottom. That's the other thing that you want to avoid. Speed is not always better. You want that proper form. You want to control, move, stop, and change the direction with your muscles instead of rock bottom and bouncing right back up. See, there you go. That's control movement, parallel to the ground. Proper form. Good job, Paul. One specific movement to find out exactly where you're kind of tight from. If you're feeling any type of issue with your thoracic spine, your hips, your ankles. So if you find a wall, if you can walk up to a wall, arms straight up, and put pressure against the wall, and then just squat down and putting pressure throughout the whole movement. So if you're squatting down, make sure you keep your hands, your palms down, make sure you go all the way down. And then from here, from this motion, just like doing a squat, up and down, you're gonna be able to find out exactly what, where you're feeling tight, where you're having the issues, because a lot of times, if you're squatting and you don't have that thoracic mobility, when you start going down and you start feeling it right there, and you won't be able to get all as low as that. Sometimes the elbows start to bend, or you just simply cannot. So try to go as close as possible to the wall, referring to the toes, and then work from there. Like get really close to the wall, like really close. Step away from the wall accordingly, and then you'll start feeling exactly what you're gonna feel right there. All right, everyone, so quick recap. Pushing those hips back when you're squatting, keeping that chest up. All the pressure on the heels, not the toes. Don't let those knees protrude the toes. And walking up to a wall for that squat test to see where you are. And please join us for our next video as we cover some movements on loosening up, mobility, and how to get better with it, and how to prevent any type of injuries. Once again, Lou, Paul, Fit Results Chicago. Looking forward to spending some more time with you guys real soon, so stay tuned. Thanks.